Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have a monthly favorites video from the past month, which was August. I have to say these favorite videos are becoming more and more of my favorite videos to make, just because I get the chance to talk about so many different things, even things I don't even talk about on my blog or on this channel. And judging by the feedback I've been getting from you guys, you seem to really enjoy these favorites videos too. So without further ado, let's get started. My first favorite this month is a beauty product, and I'm holding it right now. It's a mascara, but let me just explain the whole situation. Some of you already know this, but I'm trying to transition to having makeup that is all cruelty free, and this is kind of a long process because I'm not just throwing everything away that is not cruelty free. I decided to use everything up. So when I ran out of my favorite mascara, which was by Max Factor, which is a brand that tests on animals, or at least they pay someone to test their products on animals, I was left with no option because whatever mascara I tried didn't work for me. And you guys know the struggle of finding a good mascara that just fits your lashes. So I reached out to Vicky from Ethical Elephant, which is a lifestyle site and also shop that focuses only on cruelty-free cosmetics, and she even has a shop on the side where she sells these products. The only problem is that most of these products you can only get in North America, which is kind of hard when you live in Europe, but I asked her anyways, and she recommended me this one, which is the Too Faced Cosmetics Better Than Sex Mascara. And I've heard a lot of people rave about this mascara. Yeah, but let's get to the point. This mascara is the bomb. It's really as good as everyone says. Let me just start off by talking about the brush, which is a miracle in itself. It's hourglass shaped and it's very feathery. I really like the whole texture of the mascara. I would say it's more on the dry than the liquid side, which is really great for my lashes. It is actually buildable, so you can really see a difference if you wear only one coat or two coats or even three coats. You don't need any lash curlers with this. The mascara does it all on its own. You can really instantly see a huge difference in the way my lashes look. The only downside to this is probably that it sometimes does smudge a little on me. I tend to have more oily skin and I sweat a lot on my face, so when it's really hot outside, sometimes I do get a little bit of mascara smudges underneath my eyes. I'm okay with it because this is the best mascara I've ever had. If you live in Germany or in Europe and you don't know where to get it, you can get it on eBay and just look for the best options. But keep in mind that most of the sellers sell the sample sizes, which are actually not such a bad idea because this means you use it up before it goes bad. My movie favorite for the last month has been a drama which is called Room. It's from the year 2015. This movie is based on a novel, and it's definitely one of those movies you watch if you just want to have a good cry, forget about your own life for an hour to 2 hours and just cry about something random that has nothing to do with your personal life. The story is about a 24-year-old woman called Joy, and she's been taken captive by a guy whose name she doesn't know 7 years ago. So she's been captivated for 7 years, and in this time she had a child, and his name is Jack, and in the movie he's 5 years old. And because the room in which they are being held is the only thing her son has ever seen in his life, she kind of pretends that this is the only reality that exists. Eventually, of course, they both want to escape from there, and that's also a huge part of the story, which I'm not gonna go into.
Do you remember how Alice wasn't always in Wonderland?
She fell down, 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 deep in a hole.
Right, well, I wasn't always in Room. I'm like Alice. Now we've got a chance.
I'm scared.
I know.
If you think this sounds interesting, definitely watch the trailer, but I highly recommend you to only watch the first minute of the trailer and then to just shut it off. And if you then think it sounds interesting, then I recommend watching it, but don't watch the entire trailer because it gives far too much away from the movie. And that is actually not just my opinion. I saw the comments below the trailer and everyone says the same thing, that it's the worst trailer ever. The story, of course, reminds me a lot of the recent or more recent cases here in Europe or Austria, which are the Natascha Kampusch and the Josef Fritzl case, which are similar to the story, but apparently they don't have anything to do with these stories. This is definitely not a movie you want to watch to be entertained or to be in a great mood or anything. It's just an interesting story to watch, and I have to say the actors are phenomenal. The woman that plays Joy is so talented, and she really brings across that feeling of being like isolated and stuck in this room for years and years. She looks malnourished, she looks depressed, and she really plays her role so well. Another favorite of mine has been the Cocoa Pull Kit by Aviva Pure, which is a brand I'm working with now. And this is a 14-day oil pulling detox kit. So you get 14 little sachets filled with coconut and peppermint oil, and you just swish that around in your mouth. If you've been following my channel for a while, then you know that I oil pull regularly, basically every single morning, and I've been doing that for 2 years, and I think it's the greatest thing you can do for your oral and dental health. And every time I go to a dentist, they don't do anything, they just say, all right, good job, and then they let me go. So it's definitely working. And since I've tried so many different coconut oils in the past, I feel like I'm kind of an expert when it comes to this, and I have to say I honestly think that this kit is the best coconut oil you can use for oil pulling. I really like the texture of the oil itself. It's a little more it's hard to describe, but it's like a little more thicker. It's cleaning the teeth way more than any other oil, and because there's so much peppermint oil in there, which also whitens the teeth, it kind of feels like you have toothpaste in your mouth. And after using this for 14 days straight, I could definitely see a difference, and my teeth looked even whiter, which is interesting because, like I just said, I oil pull all the time, and this made them even whiter. Of course, I wouldn't let August pass without watching a documentary, because those are really one of my favorite things to watch whenever I have time for myself. And the one that really stuck with me this month was the cancer conspiracy. And in this documentary, they basically claim that the current cures for cancer basically don't work at all, and there are in fact cures which are natural, but we don't know about this, because basically what this documentary is saying is that the pharma industry doesn't make any profit off these natural remedies or cures. Apparently the only reason why these methods are illegal or not in use is because the pharma industry makes a lot of profit off people having cancer. Whether these claims are true, or if it's all made up, or if it's just another big conspiracy theory, I just think it's a very interesting topic, and it's an interesting documentary to watch, to just broaden your horizon and to listen to what the other side has to say. Because honestly, if you go to a doctor, they are only gonna tell you one way of curing cancer. And something else that's really interesting in this documentary is a professor from Italy, and he claims that cancer is not a genetic disease, that is actually caused by a fungus, and the cancer is basically the body's reaction to that fungus, and apparently it can be healed using only baking soda. I know this is very mind-blowing and it sounds very strange, but like I said, if you think this is interesting, just give it a go, give it a chance, and see for yourself, and let me know what you think about it. Moving on to my next favorite, which you have been staring at all along. It's these circle lenses that I'm wearing. And the reason I got into them is because I just got so tired of constantly putting on that winged eyeliner on my face. I've been doing that for over 10 years, and it's really getting annoying, and it takes up so much time, and I'm just kind of tired of the whole look. I wanted to try something new without losing the effect of the bigger looking eyes. Since I wear regular contacts anyways, I figured it's not much of a big hassle to put these in instead of the normal contacts. And let me tell you, these contacts are the biggest time saver ever. These are the ones I got. They're in brown, or as they're called, Barbie brown, and you can see right here what they look like. So it's basically just a dark rim that's a little larger than your actual iris. And I definitely didn't want anything too extreme, so that's why I went with brown, because brown is the natural color of my eyes. The reactions I've been getting are mostly positive. I can tell that some people are very confused by my eyes and they just don't get what's wrong. That's why they kind of stare at me. The only thing I've noticed is that you cannot wear these on their own. Like, you definitely have to wear matching makeup, so you have to do your eyebrows, you have to put on mascara and some kind of eyeshadow. Otherwise it gets a bit too much and you kind of look like an alien. So for now I really like this look, and these lenses last for 3 months. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase them or if I'm gonna try something else, but for now I really like it. And before I let you off, I have one last favorite for the month of August, and that is you, all of you guys. My last video was the start of a new series I started on my channel, and it's called Vegan Explorer. And in this series I just go to different supermarkets and buy groceries and just show you guys what you can get there as a vegan. So it's just been really awesome, because when you try something new and you don't know if anyone likes it, and then everyone's just really like giving you thumbs up and everything, yeah, that just made me so happy. So thank you for watching the video, thank you for giving it thumbs up, and yeah, you guys are the best. Just on a side note, there will not be a video next week because I'll be on vacation, but the week after I'll be back with a new video. I wish you the greatest week and a wonderful rest of the summer, and then I'll just see you in the next video.